search engines are not what they used to be. Everyone knows that. But I found some info. It looks like Fiorella Isabel Mayorga was arrested in 2017. The timing for that would line up with the theory she is a confidential informant. Fiorella was apparently pinched for driving under the influence, alcohol, drugs. I don't see any other information about her life, really. There are little traces of bits. Looks like she's Turkish. There's a big to-do on her on a website out of England which supplies Turkish subtitles. I've already proven that they're reading off of monitors, that their whole schticks are prepared, despite their acting as if it's spontaneous. To go with perhaps some notes, or I don't know who they're fooling. All these shows seem to cap off at around 1,000 or 5,000, maybe 10,000. Jimmy Dore seemed to cap off at 100,000. He seems to be dipping. He seems vulnerable. Or what the heck is 100,000? It's not much. If this is all a ruse, as my theory is that they are COINTELPRO, they're still gonna get 99% not crazy or not involved. They're just watching. They're just hooked. I don't know why they're watching that stuff. I mean, I used to get into stuff. I was on Bradblog. I was like always looking for the next person to believe in. But at some point you realize it's all rigged. It's all interconnected in how it's rigged. Got 3 videos. I'm looking at what I downloaded earlier. Let's see. There's a shadow band who went on with Frank Analysis. The guy swears a lot. He might be a genetic match with Magnus Pamvidya, the Boogaloo boy. Dude, let's put them side by side. That doesn't even matter. That would be hypothetical, or I mean, they're always saying fam. I think it's a tell that a lot of these people are related. I think Redneckonomics and Chandra are related. And Shanda, sorry. There's something about a Norm Chomsky, but I digress. And the last thing I have is Convolution Couch, a little bit of them again. So after I did my human typewriter shtick, where I clearly proved that these people their heads are going horizontal, they're going left to right, they're going word typing, you know what I mean? And then click a ching in the back. They also have their phone-based teleprompter to look at, usually right in front of them, below. I think some other shows I see people, they're putting the teleprompter, it's above, it's up higher. But eventually you see they're reading off of a script. It's an individual journey because no one's discussing this. There was a conversation like, yeah, check out this one, here's the YouTube link, and check this out, and blah blah blah, la-di-da-da. And I'd be like, aha, yeah, I see that, yes, precisely, yes, that sort of, bingo, we have bingo, that sort of thing. So anyway, when that came out, when the human typewriter thing came out, it was like freaking Ali popping out a rope-a-dope and just hammering Foreman. Foreman doesn't even expect it's coming. He thinks, when is this guy going to fall? I'm landing all these blows. But the announcer said, those blows aren't hitting Ali. Those aren't doing any damage. But again, I digress. So anyway, the last one, you got Convolution Couch. They get exposed as human typewriters. So now they're like, oh, we'll just mix it up a little bit. We'll have them in different settings. But I mean, it doesn't mean nothing. It's an implicate order. If they're reading off of scripts, it doesn't matter what they try to do to hide it. If someone knows they're reading off a script, you locate them reading off of scripts. That's how that works. You can jot it down a timestamp. I haven't done that in a while. I speak monotone, so I can take my time talking. Just delete the space between with the pause. No one even knows about it. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I already came up with the title for this instant classic. I'm gonna call it Building Back Better Schtick. Kind of a take on their they're all going on and on about what's up with building back better in the fake left. It's like, hello, they're trying to recreate the atmosphere before Bernie Sanders emerged. It's a lot of plot holes in their ecosystem thing, or use the word thing. So building back better schtick with some timestamps. Alright, I've got 2210. Now I can't remember if I got timestamps for, I think I mixed up the timestamps, but I'll find them. And again, this is for my own entertainment value. I'll fudge it together when I edit this, and it'll all make sense, that sort of thing. So this is entertainment value only, but the thing to look for is how they're just obviously reading off of scripts. I'll try to track down that Kim Iverson video, a little bit of that, just to remind folks what's going on here. They're busted. They're fake. There's provided scripts. They put it on these hours. They go on for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes longer. Losing my train of thought. I get no notes. I just don't know how to not be awkward. Hope that made sense. Timestamp 1, 2210. Timestamp 2, 4650. Timestamp 3, 5610. The thing I'm starting to notice is how you got two people on usually. One is reading off of a monitor. They're reading a script, teleprompter, whatever it's called. And the other one is supposed to be like fake acknowledging with like ahs, but they say it more like right, yes, instead of that sort of communicative acknowledgement of the other. So what I noticed is in this combo couch, why I wanted to share that is because at one point she's reading off of that script, not even paying attention to him, and he like totally he's not even he gave up, he took like a nap during the show. So I'll share that. I don't know what else I'm sharing here, but I got those 3 timestamps. I just gotta figure out which goes with which, because I got 2 videos I'm sharing here. And it's Combo Couch, and it's also that Shadow Band refugee guy with Franco analysis. Not Franco Spaghetti. Franco. That was the Italian guy. And I don't think Franco. No, that was a Spanish guy, the dictator of Spain. What was I gonna say? I don't think she's she might be from Peru, but I think she's more likely she's from Florida. I think she's born in Florida. I need proof. Maybe she's from Cuba, maybe she's from Peru, I don't know, but I doubt it. I think anyway, even though she's from that sort of thing, I mean, didn't Howard Stern grew up in Harlem? Or close? Not Harlem, I'm sorry, but I heard Howard Stern grew up in an African-American town. So, that's what I'm thinking with the Mallorcas, Fiorella and Johnny Boy Walton over there, Mallorca, whatever the Homeland Security. I think they're related to the Homeland Security guy. But, this is why I don't make too many videos, because it's hard to maintain the focus. All these other people seem to be so focused when all it takes is, below a tear or two of rocket science. You can just look at them, follow their eyes. It's quite a number of tears actually below rocket science. So just take a look at them. And I'm not singing. I'm not going to sing in this one, even though I've never been more confident in singing. I've never been more confident in incarnation. But it's confidence within the Asperger's. But it's a confidence in being down to earth and real compared to other incarnations. If I had to try to get a feel for past lives. So that'll about do it for this one. It must have proven some type of point that they're human typewriters. Okay, thanks a lot for your time and consideration. Take care. Have nice nights or days whenever this is being interpreted. I'm back the next day. There are pros and cons to that Asperger's. It took me very far in academics. Let's face it A lot of our favorite teachers and professors were so-called eccentric. They were Aspies. So there are pros and cons to it. Right now, I feel I'm sounding pretty good. Oh yes, I know what I wanted to say. I could go on and on each day about, some days I don't even look at the medium, but if I do look at it just to, I'm eating food or just looking for a little change of pace, I'm looking just to get my eyes going, I'm looking to wake up, so I might look at the articles, just the headlines, some articles. So I could go on and on, I could blog, I could talk, I could this and that. The way I did it on the Hilaria Baldwin video, I got close to 20,000 views. It might be over 20,000 views at this point. I've got other videos that are racking up some views. The Howard Stern video I made with Dana Plato, that must be in the couple thousand by now. Same with the one I made on Annie Jacobson coming up with some crazy conspiracy theory, and they put it on CBS News. It's just non-stop gaslighting this life, and that's the point I want to make. I could go on and on about Shatner in space, or anything that's out there. Oh, Kim Kardashian uplifts sagging Saturday Night Live ratings. Crapola like that. That would just keep feeding into it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to just try to find a quick tune for a couple minutes, and I'll wrap this up and edit it so what I said earlier yesterday makes sense. I have to pick precise moments that look good, that illustrate what I was saying. Okay, thanks a lot. I know there are good people out there who watch my videos. Thank you. This is Whiskey in the Jar by Tin Lizzy. Rest in peace, Phil Wynant. As I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains, I saw Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. First produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Said, "Send over and deliver, or the devil he may take ya." Musha-ring, dum-a-doo-dum-da-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o. Took all of his money, and it was a pretty penny. I took all of his money, and I brought it home to Molly. She swore that she'd love me, never would she leave me. But the devil take that woman, for you know she tricked me easy. Bush-a-ring, dum-a-doo-dum-da-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o. I always thought it was wait for my dad. Being drunk and weary, I went to Molly's chamber, taking my money with me, and I never knew the danger. For about 6 or maybe 7, in walked Captain Farrell. I jumped up, fired off my pistols, and I shot him with both barrels. Mush-a-ring, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o. Now some men like the fishing, and some men like the fowling, and some men like to hear a cannonball a-roaring. Me, I like sleeping, especially in my Molly's chamber. But here I am in prison, here I am with a ball and chain, yeah. Mush-a-ring, dum-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for my daddy-o. Whack for my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar-o. Da-da-da-da-da. And I got drunk on whiskey, oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. And I love my Molly, oh. Da-da-da-da-da. And she wheels a wheelbarrow through that dirty old town. Oh, it's a dirty old town.